What's up people, it's your girl Shan. Thank you so much for passing through. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I was making my breakfast this morning and I was reflecting on a period of my life where I was putting my happiness and my peace on hold until a particular event took place. And I'm pretty sure we can all relate that we do this from time to time, where we put our happiness and peace on hold until certain events happened or we've reached a certain goal. There's a tendency to place our happiness on something that's going to happen in the future, or placing our happiness on a person, or when we get into a relationship, when we get married, then we'll be happy. When we get that house, when we get that car, when we get that job. A lot of the times it's never about being present, it's always about something that's going to take place in the future.
Okay, thanks for coming through, guys. If you haven't already, follow me on Spotify, where I drop weekly, unfiltered, unscripted voice notes to chat to you guys a little bit more than I already do. Follow me on TikTok and check out my website, where I offer one-to-one support and a couple of workshops. You will find all the links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And guys, let's get into it.
Okay, something that's going to take place in the future, whether it's a goal, a dream, a desire, I don't know what it is. But what I can say is I don't believe that we should be attaching our happiness or our peace to a thing, a place, or a person. No. But let's use like a relationship or marriage, for example. And you know, like when people say, oh, I just need a man, I just need a girl, like I just want to get married. And sometimes you can idolize the person or idolize the actual event. You miss out on being happy now. And I'm a big believer that if you can't be happy alone, how are you going to be happy with somebody else? And since I've been single, I fully understand now, like, about being content and being happy and being peaceful. Where I am right now, I'm not rushing anything, not rushing anything with anybody, because we're not trying to do that. No. In doing that, we delay our happiness. We delay being happy today. It's similar to when the Bible says, do not worry about tomorrow, and worrying doesn't add another day to your life. Worrying doesn't change the circumstances. Overthinking doesn't change the circumstances. If anything, it changes you, and you feel awful. You feel awful. As an adult, I fully understand that life will always bring you challenges. Life will always throw you off course. And when you think you've got a plan, and this is the exact way it's going to go, when you've set yourself some goals and you've manifested, you've visualized, you've prayed and all the rest of it, sometimes your blessing comes wrapped up with a challenge. So for example, you might be waiting to get a particular job before you feel like you can be fully complete and happy, and you say to yourself, oh, when I get this job, then this, that and the other, and you're placing everything on this job. But let me tell you how life goes, okay? You might get the job and you might find out that the pay is not what you thought it would be, or they want you to work in a location that you didn't anticipate, and now your journey is like an extra half an hour longer, and then you have to put your children in childcare, which costs more. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we can't wait for a particular event to happen before we can feel complete and feel happy, because I'm telling you, with life, it's so unpredictable. You can be happy today, you can be peaceful today, and you don't have to wait for a particular thing to happen or a particular person to show up before you can be at peace and know that actually everything's going to work out, and you don't have to wait another day to put your happiness on hold. I'll give you an example. So I've never had my dad around. I remember for a couple of years, like, having questions, being curious, just wanting a conversation to understand a few things. And when it didn't go the way that I wanted it to go, it started to click to me, like, hold on. I thought, hold on. Am I going to use the excuse of not having a dad around to make me feel incomplete, or to make me feel unhappy, or to make me question my worth? And am I going to wait for a day that might not even come to forgive or to let go, or to embrace myself exactly how I am right now? And the penny dropped, and I thought, I don't need a dad around to be happy. I don't need a dad around to be happy, right? I am enough exactly how I am, with or without having a dad around. And that's how you should be, with or without this thing, this person, or anything else. You are still enough, and you deserve to be happy today. You don't have to wait for something else to validate you, like that job that might pay you a certain amount, that car, that house. That's all materialistic and external things. And I know that people go through trauma and bad experiences, and internally you might feel like you're suffering. Your mental health might not be great right now. I completely understand that, and that's why I advocate for everyone to go counselling or therapy. And no, it doesn't solve everything, but what it can do is to help you see things from a different perspective and develop coping strategies to help you get through the difficult times, okay? Being happy, being peaceful, and being content requires you to do something. And what I mean by that is to engage in things that are going to be good for you. So people, experiences, what you watch, what you listen to, all these things contribute to you being happy. Anyway, I'm getting a bit passionate. But as I've got older, I fully understand the importance of detaching. It's not to say you don't care, but it's placing less value on the things of the future and being present and enjoying what you have now and having the mindset of what will be, will be. God's plans for you are for good and not for evil. So you know that God has plans for you. If you're confident about that, then you know that whatever happens in the future is for you. Because I'll tell you something now, I have, like, in terms of my goals, my visions, my plans, and everything that I have for my life, and I'm looking over there because I have it all in my little cupboard and I have it, have my life planned out. But what I can tell you is it doesn't go the way that I expect it to go. It doesn't go the way that I expect it to go. Like, it doesn't go the way that I expect it to go. And sometimes I don't feel like I'm on track. But when I look back and I look at everything that I've written down, I look at all my goals, I look at my vision boards and all the rest of it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing the very thing that I wrote down. I'm doing the very thing that I believed I would do. But most of the time, the path and the journey that it took to get there, I didn't anticipate. I didn't plan for it to go this way. And how many times have you stressed and worried about something and it's worked out? It's probably worked out at a time that you didn't ever imagine and in a way that you didn't ever imagine, okay? So I encourage you to start attaching your happiness and peace to things that can just get taken away in the split of a second anyway. And you know who really inspires me? Lauren London. Oh my gosh, like, I watched the interview with her. I can't remember the lady who interviewed her. And when she spoke about when Nipsey Hussle died and how she's dealt with bereavement and grief and all the rest of it, as much as she loves him and as much as she misses him, and I don't know what she's going through right now, she fully understands the concept of detachment. She even said, Nipsey didn't belong to me, like, he's not mine. And when he passed away, she had no choice but to let go. But it's the same with us. We have to let go of trying to control and manipulate a situation in order for us to feel more content and relaxed, more at peace, that actually it's going the way that we want it to go. Because like I said, it doesn't always go the way that we want it to go, and we have to trust that God's in control. We can be happy and peaceful today knowing that what's ahead of us, God's already got it sorted, okay? And we can also miss out on the small wins and the small little blessings because we're waiting for this big massive one, that we're bypassing and overlooking the little things that are happening in our life that we should be grateful for, should be appreciative for, should be giving thanks for. I know people that have been wanting to get married for years, and it's taken 13, 14 years before they've met the right person and actually got married. And one of my best friends got married the other day, and it was about 13, 14 years ago when she used to speak about wanting to get married, wanting to meet somebody and all the rest of it. I say all of that to say, imagine placing your happiness and your peace on something that isn't even going to happen for now. Because we don't know when it's going to happen, but imagine it not happening for now. Imagine it not happening for now. Imagine it not happening for another 5 years. That's a lot of energy that you've invested into something in the future when you can invest it into now. You can invest it into now. And the reason I speak so passionately about this is because I've done it. I've placed my happiness and my peace on the person, on the future, on a particular event or thing. And actually, I wasn't present. I wasn't here. I was always over there. I was always like over there, like over there or over there, like in the future or in the past. I was never here. I was never here with myself. And now that I am, it's the best feeling ever. It's the best feeling ever. And I don't want anyone dwelling on the past, dwelling on the future, and thinking about things that might not even happen. Because it might not happen, okay? It might not happen. It might not happen. We don't know what's going to happen, okay? We don't know what's going to happen. So be here, be in the now, and look around you at the things that you do have, the people that you do have, the experiences that are happening right now, and give thanks, be grateful. because that will really help you to be more happy by appreciating what you have right now. And do you know what? Sometimes it used to annoy me when people used to say that. It's been a hard thing for me to grasp, because like, if I'm struggling, what's there to be grateful for? Like, I don't want to be grateful. I want what I want. I want what I want. I want what I want. Like, I don't want to be grateful. Everything that we have right now, at one point we prayed for it. And I thought it's so true. Like, it's so true. Like, everything that we have right now, we once prayed for it, visualized it, worked for it, manifested it, done some things to make it happen, pulled some stunts. Like, don't know what you did. You did something to get you to where you are right now. But then we're chasing the next thing, and we're chasing the next thing. So my encouragement is just learn to be still, be grateful, and be appreciative of what you have. And don't place your happiness on all that stuff over there. Place it on God, because God don't change. God don't change. God doesn't change. We change. I just dropped some gems. So if you haven't yet subscribed, I don't know. You couldn't have made it to the end of this video and thought, nah, I don't agree with what she's saying. Because why you hear them? Why have you made it to the end of the video but you don't rate what I'm saying? I wouldn't spend my time watching someone that I'm not feeling. So subscribe. Do the right thing and subscribe. Guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Like, I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about this because I've been that person where I've attached my happiness to things and people and stuff and events and dates and jobs and career goals, and it's long. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done. Let me know in the comments, is there any topics that you want me to cover? I make these videos because obviously I like to speak. Obviously I like to talk, but also for you guys. So let me know what you want me to speak about, and if it feels right, I will do it. Okay, so I love you guys. I'll be dropping YouTube videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and catch me over at Spotify, where every Sunday I'm dropping voice notes. Like, I gotta talk. So guys, you don't want to miss out. Holla.